Good evening, everyone. It's Father Bob Gross. It is 8:30 on Wednesday, May 29th. It's been a while since I've made a video, and part of the reason why has been I've been traveling quite a bit, um, going to very special events of my good friend Sarah's consecration as a virgin in the world, then the ordination of our 5 deacons as priests, and then the first masses of all that. And I haven't explained to those folks that follow the YouTube videos and the Facebook videos what's going to be going on this summer with me. And I wanted to explain that. I've tried to explain it in writing, but sometimes it's just easier to explain it on a video. So back in 2012, I was associate pastor at Nativity and vice rector of the seminary, and Archbishop Hannes approached me about the opportunity about going for further study, and he offered me to go to the Christian spirituality program at Creighton to study Christian spirituality and spiritual direction, and to offer that service back to the seminary and to offer it to the life of the diocese. And I accepted that, and that started a journey for me that is going to be completed this summer. So Archbishop graciously allowed me to go for 3 summers to Creighton University, and I received a master's in Christian spirituality from Creighton. And then he allowed me, and Archbishop Jacobs allowed me to continue in spiritual direction training with the Institute of Priestly Formation. And that happened for the next 3 years. And then now, to complete the training and the certificate that I've been going for, I'm going to be gone for the summer to do a 30-day silent retreat. And it's actually going to be the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius of Loyola. And the purpose of those exercises, spiritual exercises, was for a person to be secluded from the world, retreat, for 30 days, and to live the life of Christ in those 30 days, to allow the life of Christ to come alive in the soul of a person, so that they can be free and obedient to God's will for the sake of the world. And I've been deeply desiring to want to do that retreat for years. I've learned about the spiritual exercises. I've used the wisdom from the rules of discernment, from prayer with imagination, the examen that St. Ignatius teaches, the rules of discernment, the rules for thinking with the church, all these great counsels and spirituality that has come up, but primarily St. Ignatius wanted it to be in the form of a 30-day retreat. That's why he founded the Jesuits. So this summer, I'm going to be going back to Omaha, and I'm going to be doing the 30-day retreat. And it's going to consist in 30 days of silence, 30 days of separation from the world, 4 hours of prayer each day, regular spiritual direction each day, Holy Mass each day, spiritual reading each day, probably confession along the way. And in the end, I pray that I be a freer, more generous, more available priest to the service of the church and to the priesthood of Jesus Christ. So this summer, I won't be having any homilies up on Facebook. There's going to be a little hiatus. But when I come back in August, we'll start the process of putting up my weekly homilies. And I just wanted to give that update to the people that watch me through YouTube, to the people that watch through Facebook. And if they're wondering, I'm not giving up on making videos. I really enjoy that, and I've received a lot of good feedback from that. It's just that during the summer, I'll be on that 30-day retreat. So please pray for me. I'm going to be praying for all of you that have been touched or find any spiritual fruitfulness in these reflections and homilies that I offer. I want to thank publicly in this video Archbishop Jacobs for letting me to be away during this time, this summer, to do that. I want to thank newly ordained priest Father Tyler Raymond, who's going to be coming to cover for 4 of the 6 weeks that I'm going to be gone. And I want to thank the priests that will be coming to help cover the masses. And I want to thank the people of God of St. Aloysius in Calmar, Our Lady of Seven Dolours in Festina, St. Francis de Sales in Austin, and St. Wenceslaus in Spillville for their patience with me, for their care for me, for their support, and for their encouragement in me to do this retreat. It's been 4 years since I've come to the area, and I feel like I have grown deeply as a priest, but I have to grow more. I have to become a better priest. I want to be part of the renewal of the priesthood, and I want the priesthood to be seen as a beautiful vocation that will inspire many men to want to join. But you have to be wholly joyful and available. And there's parts of me that are there, but there are other parts that need to be converted and deepened and strengthened. And that's why I'm going on this retreat. Secondly, I think the last 4 years have been also challenging, specifically with the consolidation of St. Teresa of Calcutta School. And we probably need the summer to be with our families, to be at Mass, just to be about other things, so that we can start fresh and new and hopeful in what this new school can offer to our local communities. So I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm going to be leaving the weekend of June 8th, 9th, and then I'll be back on August 1st. So I'll see you this weekend at Mass. See you at daily Mass or at the different activities that we'll have up to that point. And please know of my promise of prayers for all of you, for every single person in our 4 parishes, for every person that has gone well, for every person that there's been troubles or disagreements. I'm going to offer this retreat for the sanctification of all of us. So thanks for listening. Know of my prayers, and please pray for me. And may God bless you.